So I wanted to make another video on wet dreams because it's like people are really, their mind is preoccupied with this. They're having wet dreams. And it's totally normal. It just is, you know. I mean, it's better than it's better than PMO, isn't it? Like, you should be proud, but look at this as an accomplishment. Like, you're on the next level now. You're in the next stage. Rejoice. Look at it like that. Don't let the mind. It's the mind that's trying to do this. It's trying to beat you up, cause stress to get you to go back out. And you might as well. The mind will say, well, you might as well do PMO now because you're having a wet dream. Same thing. So you got to catch that. See where you're at. Recognize your progress, and be happy for yourself. This is what you do. Anytime you have a wet dream, that's what you do. You're like, yeah, I'm on another level. That's what you do. 4 stages, let's say. PMO. You stop. You're stopping. Doesn't matter. You got 24 hours. Good. That's more than most people have. Most people doing this every day, you know. So you stop PMO. That's first stage. This is what I mean. Like, you're already almost in the elite level, because like the average guy isn't practicing semen retention, so you're practicing it. Second stage, you have wet dreams and you release. Okay, that's second stage, and then the mind's gonna try to beat you up and say, like, what I said. You might as well, you know, it's not going to tell you, you might as well go. You see, the mind's super clever. It's not going to tell you, well, just go watch porn now. And no, it's going to say, look at you, man. You lost your energy. And it's going to make you feel, it's going to say, you feel tired now. You feel, you feel like hell because you lost your energy. And then it'll actually create the feelings in you. You'll be like, yeah, I feel so bad. And then the mind doesn't even have to tell you to look at porn or masturbate. It just wants to create that feeling in you, and it knows if it creates that feeling in you, you're going to go do that anyway. You see? Anyway, third stage. You have a wet dream, or you have a sexual dream, but you wake up before. Why? Because now the habit of practicing semen retention, it's in your subconscious now. So you're already in this lock applies in your dream. When you start to feel the energy build up in the dream, you apply the lock. It's automatic, and you're like, nah, and then you wake up. I kind of messed around on that level. You get to where, here's the thing, edging. When we're activating, that dictates if we have wet dreams or not, how much we're edging. When we first start this practice, we don't even know we're edging when we're edging. We don't even know. The energy, we haven't done enough introspection to really catch all these things out. And then later we realize, oh yeah, there's certain thoughts. Ooh, when I looked at a girl, there's certain tendencies that activate that we're not aware of, because it's like second nature, this whole, lustful way of seeing things. So it takes a while to catch that out. And then you realize when the sexual energy is stimulated via edging or sexual fantasy or trying to chase female attraction or getting excited and all that, when that gets stimulated, but you don't release, then that's when you would have a wet dream. But you can't help that for a while. So when you have a wet dream, when you have a sexual situation in your dream, you get out of it. You escape from it. You see? But you get to where when you're going to have a wet dream, or at least that you're in a state of potential to have a wet dream, because you know when this energy is moving and flowing. See, before you didn't know, it was just normal, but now you know the difference between when the sexual apparatus isn't activated, where this energy isn't so rambunctious, when it's just, you have certain days where you just chill. You don't feel any stimulation at all. So then you have a contrast. So then you know that compared to the days where you're like activated. Maybe you went to the beach or you went somewhere and you were around a lot of girls that activated you. You know that difference, how that feels, that energy. Those are the times where you can have a wet dream. But you accept that. And then in the dream, you get out of it. That starts to happen like that. You just escape from it. I used to play a little bit. Because see, there's not only the women out here can smell the energy, there's entities in the ethereal and astral world, which is where we hang out mostly when we're sleeping. They're also roaming around looking for that energy because it's potent energy. They're not solidified yet at their plane that they're supposed to be in. They're still looking for energy. Like, smell it. Wait, where's some energy? Oh, there. This guy has some energy. And then they go into your world, your dream, and incarnate as whatever, some image or something, and then they try to work you, similar to what they do here, and on the physical level, and then they'll try to take your energy. So what I used to do, I don't recommend it, and I don't do it anymore. It's dicey, but you know, this is what we do sometimes. I would set it up, a situation. I'd edge and get the energy activated, and then I'd have a wet dream, and I would try to take her energy before she got mine, and then I'd wake up. You know, I did that a few times, but I don't say that to brag. I say that how this thing here, man, the mind's a trip. It's always looking for some hit. It just wants the dopamine hit. It's like, okay, if you're not going to do it in the physical world, at least let's play a little in the astral. All right, so first stage, no PMO. Second stage, you have wet dreams and release. Third stage, you have wet dreams and you don't release. Fourth stage, no more wet dreams. That's the last stage. Why? Because the edging, you're not edging anymore. You've transcended the edging. You've been fully satisfied as far as a level of experience with how it feels to chase the girls and with the sexual fantasies and getting the attention from girls. Like you're done. You just burn out on that. You're like, God, I've done that so much. It just doesn't interest me anymore. And you know, I don't even look at girls much now on the street. I was just thinking about that. It just come natural. But I was contemplating that the other day. I look at like guys, babies, and animals more than I look at women. Women are the least, the creature I look at the least. Why? Because for the most part, it's that girl-guy game. Because the girls are edging too. They're playing too. You know, they want some attention, some recognition that they're, you know, look good or something, you know. Or you fit their designer kit idea of a man they want to help take care of them, basically. Or they're a sex addict and they want to have sex and you fit their fantasy profile. Now there's some women, it's not like that. They something deep in them is recognizing something, their own deeper self in me, and vice versa. That's a nice sharing. Those girls I look. But then intuitively I'll just feel to look. And then you recognize. It's like the one self recognizes itself shining through the other form. That's cool. But it's more rare. Usually it's these other examples that I gave. So I'm just not interested. That's why I don't even look at them. Like, for what? If you're really not interested in edging or female attraction or looking for a girlfriend, or why are you going to look at them? You know, it's a nice space to be in. I'll tell you. But I love them. They're cool. I don't have anything to give them. I guess that's what I'm saying. I'm not like criticizing them or nothing, but or demeaning them in my mind. I don't have anything to give them. Like, I'm not in that world, so it's like, what? I don't have anything to give you. I don't want to set you up on any level to think there's anything there for you, because there's not, So some people, they worry, do you lose? It's almost like the other video about, do you lose your benefits? Like they ask, do you lose my benefits when have a wet dream, or did I digress? You have to answer that for yourself. Just answer it, but soberly. Don't let the mind. You see why it's an evolutionary thing? Like, it takes time for the consciousness to evolve to do this. We can't skip this stage, But you got to trust your own higher intellect, not the lower mind that says, "Oh, you dumbass, you had a wet dream." No, trust the higher. Your higher self will tell you, "Yeah, okay, maybe you lost a little energy. So what? We lose a little energy every day. If you exercise too much, you're going to lose a little energy. If you didn't sleep properly, you're going to lose a little energy. If you ate too much heavy foods, or you overate, you're going to lose a little energy. So if you have a wet dream, okay, maybe you lose a little energy." This machine's not perfect. Like, we're going to lose a little energy. The point is, do the best you can do. And intuitively, if you're doing the best you can do. And so that's it. And then, you make mistakes, or consciously or unconsciously. Wet dreams is an unconscious mistake. That's why, unless you do the silly stuff that I was doing, but don't do that. You probably can't. If you make mistakes, don't worry about it. That's real freedom. It's like when you really don't care, but you don't care in a spiritual way. You see? It's a spiritual not caring. Not care is maybe the wrong word. It's an acceptance. You have accepted this human machine that we're interacting in. You know it's not perfect, and it's going to make mistakes. You have a spiritual practice that's showing you who you are. And so there's space to let this human machine make its mistakes. This is the whole thing. If you want to know more about spiritual stuff, go to my other channel, Spiritual Renaissance. The other thing is a partner. I just want to end on this. A partner can help. A partner can help with the edging. A partner can help with the wet dreams. If that's in your destiny, though, if you really feel to have a girlfriend or a wife, if that's your karma, you want to share, it's great. Relationships are great. I'm not against them. Some people say, no, that's the destiny. The man should, and a woman, if you're not together on this planet, if you're alone, you're not living your destiny. That's just not true. It's just not true. I'm have a relationship with something inside. You see, that's beyond female and male. That's my girlfriend. But if you want to have a girlfriend, do it. Don't look for one just so then you can have sex with them. See, that's the problem in some of these sex programs, 12-step programs that help people recover from sexual addiction. They just get really horny, and they just want a girlfriend. I need a wife so I can have sex. Life's complex, man. I don't know. But if you authentically feel like you want to, especially if you haven't had a true love before with the girl, then yeah, you're probably going to have to taste that. There's rare exceptions. There's some, they come into this earth, planet, they don't, like asexual, they don't care. They're just brahmachari from the beginning. Okay. But those very rare. But if you want, to experience a relationship, and it'd be cool, then it's easier. You find a good partner, and then you dedicate your energy to them, your focus on them, not in an obsessive way, but I'm just saying, like, you realize they're your partner. So those are you're not thinking about other girls and all that. Or having sex with them. You have somebody. It's great. It's like you're out of the market. I had a girlfriend when I was like 22. I was like, man, this is cool. I'm like out of the market now. Like I don't have to. My head's not turning around. Like I'm with you. Yeah, that was cool. So that can work. Let me know if you had any more questions after that. If I cleared them all up, sure there'll be more. See you.